We are coming off of a victory against the Tennessee Titans 27-20, and we are winners of our last 3 games, and today we will be taking on the Green Bay Packers. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded an episode, so hopefully I'm not rusty, and hopefully this one gets out on time. But if you guys do remember in the last video, Mitchell Trubisky is going to remain our starter, even though Kenny Pickett is now healthy. Kenny Pickett, 74 overall, star development, and he's only attempted 3 passes on the season for 13 yards. Last season, 2,400 yards, 7 touchdowns. We'll see if he gets another opportunity this season, but the way it's looking right now, Mitchell Trubisky has done nothing wrong to lose his spot, so he will be our starting quarterback moving forward unless he screws it up. I mentioned that in the last video, and let's just hope that he continues to play well because he is giving us the best chance to win. When you look at the Packers roster, this is a pretty solid defense, and then the offense isn't too bad with guys like Aaron Jones, but the big, impact has to be Jordan Love, who's 76 overall, normal development, in his 4th year as a Green Bay Packer, finally given the opportunity to take over this team. Can he lead them to the victory today, and can he lead them to a playoff spot in his 1st year as a starter? They're 5-3, we're 5-3, and don't forget, DeMonte KZ is on the Green Bay Packers. We traded him at the deadline for a 7th round draft pick. As I might be a little rusty, as I just got bronze on DB battle. I haven't been too good at DB battle, but the last episodes before I had been getting gold pretty easily, so pretty poor performance in the mini game, but that really doesn't matter at the end of the day. As I think I am a bit rusty. I'm at negative 100 points right now with Keanu Benton and Trench Battle. For some reason, he's just not getting off of his blocks. And I noticed that in the last episode as well, so I don't think it is a me issue. I think it might be a Keanu Benton issue. It's like he's not getting off his blocks initially, that I have to continue to try and get around these offensive linemen. So only bronze for Keanu Benton, and this is not a great start to this week against the Packers. And this is a good team that we're going up against. I get that mini games really don't matter at all, but at the same time, you would like to get used to getting gold with these guys. Maybe you get a potential dev upgrade. That is a possibility. But if you're only going out and getting bronze, then that's not going to happen. So we are healthy as far as training goes. We have a couple of injuries to the team, but nothing too extreme. As we're going to take a look at the Green Bay Packers, see their injury report. I learned my lesson earlier on in the season with the Los Angeles Rams. So we're going to look at the Packers injury report here, see if they have anybody out that is of importance, as David Bakhtiari is injured. I think I probably mentioned that in the last episode. He is on the IR, so he's probably been out since beginning of the season, but they have no significant injuries as far as people that have been playing so far this season. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade some players here, and then we will get into the action. A beautiful day for some football here in Pittsburgh. We have yet to play a game in inclement weather conditions, no rain, and it's getting about that time of the season now where you're gonna potentially see snow. We have not seen snow yet. We have not seen rain yet. We've seen nothing but great football weather as we're going to look to defeat Jordan Love. I got to say, these helmets of the Green Bay Packers are among one of my favorites in football. My number 1 favorite is an old school Pittsburgh Steelers yellow helmet that they have not worn since probably 2009, if I had to guess. We are definitely going to bring those back later on, probably in year 2. But we are set to take on the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love, as the Packers will kick this one away. Calvin Austin is in his own end zone, ready to receive the opening kickoff. He is going to call for the fair catch, and we will take over at the 25-yard line. The big story coming into this game is Mitchell Trubisky will remain our starting quarterback. He has done nothing but impress me all throughout the season. As you look at his stats here, 1,600 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Threw 2 a week ago. Kevin Byard with 2 of them for the Tennessee Titans. But we talked about that in the last video. I'm not too worried about that performance. 1st down and 10 here for the Steelers offense. George Pickens and Deontay Johnson are out there. We're going to go end around on 1st down to George Pickens, trying to make a man miss, and he is taken down after a pickup of 1, and he is also injured on the play. Kenny Clark brought him down. Hopefully it's not a long-term injury as he slams his helmet on the sidelines in frustration. You really don't want to see a star receiver go down with an injury that quickly in this game. As here's the second and 9 run for Najee Harris. He picks up 4 yards. So 3rd down and 5 upcoming. George Pickens, just back spasms. He will return to the action. We're going to bring him back immediately. I don't think he's going to have a long-term injury, hopefully. 3rd down and 5 here for the Steelers. as we're going to try and hit somebody. And that one was nearly intercepted, but it was caught by Najee Harris, but only a short pickup, as we're going to have to punt the football away. I thought it was going to be picked off, but Harris made a good adjustment on the football to prevent that. So Presley Harvin slims down every single week, looking like he's 190 pounds and not 260 like usual. He gets this one away cleanly, and it is going to be down at the 21-yard line, and that's where Jordan Love will come out. This is a quarterback who has had his ups and downs to start out his NFL career. Waited 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers, but he is finally healthy. 1,300 yards passing, 10 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions so far this season. We got our first interception as a team in the last video against the Titans. We're going to look for number 2 in this one. After a pickup of 6, that will bring up 2nd down and 4. I wanted to say a pickup of 4, but it was only a pickup of 6. I shouldn't say only, that's bigger. Here's Jordan Love as he's going to get out of the pocket, and he's going to find his wideout. That is not Allen Lazard wearing number 13 anymore, as he plays for, I actually don't know who, as that is Wicks on the reception. Never heard of him. Sounded like Flight Reacts out here. Who? As that is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Green Bay Packers on their opening drive. They're at the 39-yard line. Aaron Jones, a dynamic running back, as here is Jones getting out of the pocket, and he's going to hit Aaron Jones, but it was Joey Porter Jr. on the breakup. Forgive me if I stumble over my words quite a bit in this episode, as like I was saying earlier, it has been a couple of days since I've recorded, so I am a little bit rusty, not only in gameplay, but in my commentary skills. Here's Jordan Love. He's going to step up and scramble, slide down, and he is going to be a yard short of the 1st down. 3rd down and 1 here for the Packers. Fullback in the backfield. It's going to be a play action. Jordan Love with time to throw, and he's got a 1st down to Wicks. Across midfield are the Green Bay Packers. Packers still have not ran the football in this one. We're going to look to see A.J. Dillon potentially in this game as well. It is Aaron Jones in the backfield this time. Here's a deep shot, and it is going to be caught. 1st down and goal, and he is tackled at the 1-yard line. That is Kirby Joseph in coverage. We brought him in to be a better safety for us. DeMonte KZ now plays for the Packers, and Kirby Joseph just couldn't make a play on the football. Jordan Love is out here throwing these passes to no-name targets, and they're making plays. That's got to be an interception. You got to turn your head, try to make a play. If it's not an interception, it's got to be a pass breakup. 1st down and goal for the Packers. Packers looking strong in their opening possession, but that is going to be a false start, and that will back them up, maybe make it a little bit more difficult to score here. 2 tight end set here for the Packers, as they're going to look to put up 6 here on their first drive. As here is going to be a give to Aaron Jones. He's got a hole. Aaron Jones is going to pick up 3 yards and be just short of the end zone. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup, not 3, as 2nd down and goal upcoming. They could definitely run on our defensive front here. It's going to be a read option. Jordan Love is going to score a touchdown. Jordan Love using his legs. I had him in fantasy football to start the season. I still do. He just isn't my starter anymore. But if he can do stuff like that in real life, I would appreciate it greatly. As the Green Bay Packers marched right down the field and made a statement. Kenny Clark and Rashawn Gary are 2 scary players that you do not want to face, as Najee Harris will get the 1st down run, a pickup of 3. Last week, Najee Harris, 18 carries, 114 yards. He has been the league's best running back when he has been on the field. As the Packers are definitely going to be stacking the box. They know we like to run the football. Jaylen Warren is into the game now, as he's going to try and find some space, and he's going to pick up nothing. Down and 7 here for the Steelers. We're going to try and hit George Pickens. It does not matter. He's 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's DeMonte KZ on the tackle, as we're going to have to punt the football away again. A rough start here offensively. Our offense has looked very good recently, but here to start this one, they have looked extremely weak, as Presley Harvin will get this one away, and it will be fielded at about the 16-yard line, and he'll take it up to about the 23. Jordan Love and the Packers marched right down the field, and the Steelers defense has not gotten any chance to get a break. 1st down and 10, about 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, as Jordan Love's got a man open, but he's going to overthrow him. It's number 83. I have no idea who any of these receivers are for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down and 10 here for the Packers. They're going to pass again. Jordan Love is going to get out of the pocket, try and hit his tight end. He's got him, and he's going to be, no, it's going to be a 1st down for the Packers. As they move the chains yet again, it's Luke Musgrave on the reception. A very good start here for the Green Bay Packers. Can we slow down their explosive offense? Here's a run for Aaron Jones, as that's a great tackle by Alex Highsmith. Like to see him show some more of that run-stopping power that he has. Second down and 11. Here's another pass for the Packers. Jordan Love got a man open, and it's going to be a first down pickup as the Green Bay Packers are at midfield, moving the football very efficiently so far. 98 passing yards for Jordan Love. It really feels like the Steelers defense needs to come away with a big play here as they are struggling to start. First and 10 from the 50. Here comes a blitz. Jordan Love's got another man open, and it is dropped. I'm telling you, there's some no-name receivers out there for the Packers. As that is actually not one of their no-names. I'm pretty sure that's Romeo Dubs. How do you say his name? I'm sounding like a very bad commentator at the moment. Second down and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. They're off to a hot start. I've already mentioned that as we're going to flip our coverage here. Jordan Love passing again. He's got another man open, and it's going to be a completion to Luke Musgrave, Joey Porter Jr. in coverage. Do we potentially think about running a little bit more man defense? Because Jordan Love at the moment is just picking us apart. I really just don't have any faith in our man defense. Third down and inches. They're going to pass again. We're going man on this play, and it's caught again. Are you kidding me? As the Green Bay Packers are in the red zone, it's Wicks with his 4th catch already. Mika Fitzpatrick was in coverage there. Actually, no, he wasn't. It was Kirby Joseph. Mika just came up and made the play. And what kind of tackle attempt is that by Kirby Joseph? The Steelers have definitely had some rough games here in this series so far. We're 5-3, and our 3 losses have been because of poor defense, and then our offense also struggling does not help. Here's Jordan Love. He's going to get out of the pocket, hit Aaron Jones, as Landon Roberts is there to break that one up. I am liking the idea of going with a little bit more man here on defense, as Jordan Love has been unable to hit anybody recently. Here's a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Landon Roberts, somebody who you're not going to see out in coverage very often, is there to break that one up. Third down and 10 here for the Green Bay Packers. Here comes TJ Watt, as this one's going to be completed, but Mika Fitzpatrick's there to make the tackle. 4th and 3 upcoming. That should force a field goal attempt. No, it's not. As the Green Bay Packers are going to line up to go for this here. You talk about having faith in your guys. Here it is, 4th down and 3. Got to imagine we might see a pass here. They are going to pass, as here comes the pressure, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. The Steelers defense gets off the field. That was Landon Roberts out in coverage again. I am totally impressed by the way he's playing to start this game. Actually, no, that was not Landon Roberts. For some reason, they just showed him. It was Kirby Joseph in coverage, finally making up for his previous bad coverage mistakes. It's kind of like pick your poison here against the Green Bay Packers. Do you want to run towards Rashawn Gary or Kenny Clark? They're 2 very good outside linebackers slash edge rushers slash defensive ends, whatever you want to call them, as Najee Harris is having a rough start in this one. So when you have a rough start, you try something else. We're going to have Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren both in the backfield. Here is Jaylen Warren, and he's going to be 4 yards short. Another third down upcoming for the Steelers offense. Third down and 4. We're going to try and hit Najee Harris quickly, and he's going to have a first down pickup, our very first of the game. Trubisky is 3 for 3, but he hasn't been that efficient. Najee Harris has 2 of his receptions. As the clock winds down here in the first quarter, we're going to snap this and try to get a play off. It's Jaylen Warren for a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to do it for the first quarter. The Green Bay Packers have dominated it. Probably should have just took their points on their first possession. Instead, they went for it. We turned them over on downs, and this is a 7-0 game here in Pittsburgh. Second down and 6 here, as we're going to give this one to Najee Harris. Najee Harris got space, as he's going to have a first down pickup to the 49-yard line. We are in Green Bay Packer territory. First down and 10 here. It's going to be play action. We're going to launch this one up. No, we're not, as it's going to be nearly intercepted by the Packers. Trubisky just took way too long to throw that one up. George Pickens had single coverage, and you got to imagine he's probably going to come down with that if you give him the opportunity. Instead, that will bring up second down and 10, as that just feels like it was a blown opportunity on that one. Here's a run for Najee Harris, trying to hit the outside. He's going to have a pickup of 7, as that'll bring up another third down here for the Steelers offense. 3rd and 3, as we're going to have a 2 tight end set, Darnell Washington and Pat Freiermuth in the formation. Here's a run with Najee Harris, and he's going to be a yard shy of the first down marker. Do we think about going for it here? 4th down and 1, we are going to line up to go for it here, as we're going to go to our favorite offensive formation. Here's the give to Najee Harris. He's going to have a first down. And he's breaking tackles. He's got extra yardage. 48 yards total for Najee Harris. It felt like he was never going to go down on that play. 1st and 10 here for the Steelers, as Trubisky's going to get out of the pocket, and he's just going to pick up what he can. It's 1 yard, as that's going to bring up 2nd down and long here from the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 9 here for the Steelers, as we're going to hit. No, we're not. Deontay Johnson did not adjust to the football at all. I don't know what's up with that route there, as that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. A lot of guys appear to be tired so far in this one. That's not what you like to see, especially when you're playing a very quality opponent. You like your guys to be healthy. Trubisky's a little sore after that play for whatever reason, as we're going to try and hit Deontay Johnson. He catches it, and he's going to be 5 yards short of the 1st down marker. And unfortunately, a drive that looked a little bit promising to start is going to result in a field goal attempt, as we send out Chris Boswell here to make this a 7-3 game, as the kick is up, and it is good. He remains perfect on the season. So here comes Jordan Love and the Packers. You got to think the score could be 10-3. Instead, they went forward on the last possession, didn't get it, and it is 7-3, as the Packers have dominated this game from start to 8.5 minutes in the 2nd quarter. Here is 1st and 10. It's going to be another pass for the Packers, as Kirby Joseph right now is becoming a liability in coverage. He's somebody that I mentioned that I want to turn into a hybrid safety, but he's really struggling to hang with these receivers. Only 4 rush attempts here for the Packers. This is going to be their 5th, as here is Aaron Jones, as he just juked Kirby Joseph out of his cleats. It's going to be a 1st down pickup to the Steelers' 46-yard line. Kirby Joseph is struggling at the moment. He can't keep up in pass coverage, and he can't make tackles on a running back. I mean, we know Aaron Jones is a very good running back, but at the same time, he just got juked out of his shoes. 1st down and 10 now for the Packers. Here's another run, as it's Aaron Jones, and he just got, never mind, that was Patrick Peterson. I was about to say, Kirby Joseph about got juked out twice in a row. 2nd down and 7 for the Packers. Here's a pass. It's going to be caught, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 1st down marker. Jordan Love, 17 pass attempts so far in this game, off to a very good start. About midway through the 2nd quarter here, as the Packers have the football at the 37. Aaron Jones is not going to reach the 1st down marker. Cameron Hayward is in the backfield. We've said that a lot in this series when he's been on the field. 4th down and 1, and guess what? They're going for it again. Can you make a living on 4th down and 1 here for the Packers? 5.5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. It's a run to A.J. Dillon, and he's got the 1st down pickup. It was only a matter of time before we saw Quadzilla. He likes to play Farming Simulator on his free time, or in his free time, I should say. That is going to bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Aaron Jones is the running back. Here's the give to him. He's got space, and he's going to pick up a solid gain of 4. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the tackle. We're trying to go with some more man defense here, as we want to try and find something that's going to work for us. As that one's broken up, it's Levi Wallace in coverage. He's been very good so far this season. We're going to have Minkah Fitzpatrick now in coverage, and we're going to have Kirby Joseph just playing that center field role. Here's a pass. It's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Packers. Who in the world is Dontavian Wicks? I've never heard of this guy. Another series of poor coverage. This time it's Joey Porter Jr., and he just got burnt really bad. I mean, he got out of his break way too late. You got to get out of your break, when he's a couple of yards from you. Instead, he doesn't turn his hips, turn his shoulders, until number 13, Wicks, is already even with him. Poor coverage leads to another touchdown for the Packers, as right now we need to find an answer on defense. As Calvin Austin will have an opportunity to return this one. He is a dynamic return man, but he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line, and out comes Najee Harris in the Steelers offense. Can we get anything going? First down and 10, we're going to go play action here, as we really don't have anybody open. Just try and get this one to Freiermuth. Try and pick up something. He's actually not going to come down with the reception, so 2nd down and 10 upcoming. A really weird start to this game, as the Packers have played very good football, as we're going to try and hit Connor Hayward. What kind of pass was that by Trubisky? 3rd and 10 upcoming. What is going on with this offense? 3rd down and 10. Can we get anything? Try and hit somebody, and it's going to be intercepted by Kenny Clark. Are you kidding me? What kind of game are we playing right now? Kenny Clark with an interception. The big man comes away with that one. Trubisky just took way too long to find his open man. Just a terrible start to the game. We have no answers for this Packers attack right now on defense, on offense. It doesn't matter. They're coming at us with everything they got, and they are dominating us thoroughly. Here's Jordan Love now. Trying to get to the quarterback. It's going to be caught by number 18. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 upcoming. I'm telling you, I don't know any of these guys out here for the Packers. Heath on the reception. Never heard of him. 2nd down and 4. Tight end out there for the Packers. Here is Jordan Love. He's got a man open, and he's going to be inches shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down and inches upcoming. Steelers defense needs to help out this offense because we're just not getting it done. 30 offensive snaps for the Packers here. They are threatening to take a 21-3 lead. It's going to be 1st down and goal. Quan Alexander got there, but Aaron Jones fought forward for the 1st down. 1st down and goal. Here's the run where Aaron Jones is going to be stopped as Keanu Benton is injured on the play. Hopefully that's not a long-term injury. We desperately need a stop here to keep this game at a 2-possession game. As here's another run. It's Aaron Jones as Cole Holcomb's going to meet him in the hole. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down marker. 2-minute warning is upon us. Keanu Benton with a strained tricep. He will not return to this game. That is big news here for this Steelers defense. He is pretty much the heart and soul of this defensive line when Cameron Hayward isn't out there. Here's a run. It's Aaron Jones. Touchdown Packers. The Steelers need to find some kind of answer here or they're going to get blown out at home against the Packers. And we're going to drop to 5-4 and we're going to lose our momentum that we're on. We're on a 3-game winning streak at the moment. And you would hate to see us drop in a game that feels like it should be a winnable one. It's very important that we go down and score here, even if it's just a field goal. It is very important that that happens as Calvin Austin slammed down. And here comes Trubisky. He is potentially risking his opportunity of remaining the starting quarterback. 1st down and 10 as we're going to try and hit Allen Robinson on the whip route. He's got it. He's going to step out of bounds 3 yards shy, and he just did some kind of, I don't even know what that was on the ground. 2nd down here for Trubisky. He's going to step up. Trubisky's just going to get down and pick up what he can. 1st down for the Steelers. 1st down and 10. Trubisky's going to step up again. Can he pick anything up? He does. It's going to be 4 yards, and Trubisky's injured. So Kenny Pickett is going to get his opportunity here. Probably wasn't as we expected it would happen, but the opportunity is now Kenny Pickett's to make up for just really getting hurt at the end of the day. As we're going to try and hit Pat Freiermuth, Kenny Pickett's got a completion as we're across midfield. We have 2 timeouts left, as that's only Pickett's 4th attempt so far, as Trubisky is cleared to return, but for the moment, we're going to leave Kenny Pickett in the game. 1st down and 10 here. Try and hit Najee Harris. That one's going to be broken up. Probably a good thing as it's going to stop the clock. 2nd down and 10 here for the Steelers. Pickett's going down. As we're going to call our 2nd timeout here with 49 seconds left. 16 yards to go to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down and 16 here for the Steelers. Got Allen Robinson. Looks like he's open. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. A terrible start here for the Steelers. I don't know what to do here on offense. And then as far as defense goes, they have 3 timeouts. I mean, there's no telling what the Packers can do with the time they have left and with 3 timeouts. The fact that our defense can't stop anybody. And this one's going to be fair caught at the 11-yard line. As that's where Jordan Love will come out. He's looking like prime Aaron Rodgers at the moment. As the Packers look to move to 6-3. I don't know if the reason that I'm playing so poorly has anything to do with the fact that I haven't recorded a video in a couple of days. But regardless, we are struggling. As here's Aaron Jones on the halfback screen. He's going to have a pickup of 10. There's the first timeout for the Packers. 251 yards for the Packers in this one. Here is the first down pass here for Jordan Love, and he's going to be sacked by Cameron Hayward. Finally, we get something on defense to cheer about, as now it looks like the Packers are probably just going to send this one to the half, as that's probably the smartest decision. You have a 21-3 lead, and you're going to get the football to start the second half. Might as well. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Packers offense that has been very dynamic and very good so far in this game. I really don't know what to throw at them. They're kind of taking advantage of whatever we do. If we run zone, their receivers are finding the spots, and Jordan Love is patient enough to find them. And then if we run man, nobody's able to keep up with these receivers who don't appear to be that great. They're just taking advantage of our defensive backs who are having a rough game. as Braden Fehoko is out there for the Steelers defense now. Definitely need to make a change there. We need Montravius Adams just to move the nose and then get Cameron Hayward out there, as this one is going to be intercepted by Levi Wallace. What a play by Levi Wallace. What a terrible pass by Jordan Love. As we've been waiting for a quarterback to make a mistake against us, there it is, the very first mistake that we've seen by an opposing quarterback. That's going to bring up 1st down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Mitchell Trubisky is back out there for the Steelers offense. We're going to see if we can't get him going here, as Isaac Samalu is injured on the offensive line. It's not time to make a change yet here at the quarterback position. I'm still having faith in Trubisky. He's played good so far this season, and this game's just been a rough one. 2nd down and 7 here for the Steelers, as we're going to try and hit Deontay Johnson. He had space in the end zone as Trubisky just overthrew him. Only 28 passing yards for Mitchell Trubisky. Not a great game at all for him. 3rd down and 7 here for the Steelers. Trubisky's going to try and step up, and he's got a 1st down pickup. Using his legs efficiently. That's what you like to see. As Isaac Samala will be back, but we're going to keep him out for the next couple of plays here, as we need a touchdown here to make this an 11-point game. 1st and 10. Here's the run with Najee Harris, and he's going to have a pickup of 4 yards. I like how every time you give Najee Harris the football, he's going to fall forward. That's something that we're definitely seeing out of him, and that's something you really didn't see out of him early in his career. He's got a linebacker matched up on the receivers down there. We're still going to give the football here to Najee Harris. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the 1st down. 3rd down and 2, a big 3rd down and 2 here for the Steelers offense, as we're going to look to score 6 here. As we're going to try and hit Najee Harris. He's got space. Najee Harris down to the 1-yard line. Trubisky stayed composed, and that's the only thing you could have asked for him. As Najee Harris is a little tired. He's a little gassed out there. We're going to leave him in. Hopefully we don't regret that decision. Hopefully he just hangs on to the football. Here's a run with Najee Harris, and he's in for a touchdown. A great answer by the Steelers team in the second half. We get an interception, and then we punch one in to cut the lead down to 11, barring a made field goal. The PAT is up, and it is good, as the Steelers have made this a 21-10 game. It took us 7 plays to move 24 yards. That's a little bit concerning, but we're in this game. The defense, if it can continue to play well, which it really hasn't in this game, but if it can play well, it will give us an opportunity in this one. 1st down run with Aaron Jones. He's going to try and cut back, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards as John Runyon is injured for the Green Bay Packers. TJ Watt on the stop, and he's heading to the locker room. He'll probably be out for the remainder of this game. Packers changing the play call up here. Aaron Jones moves to the left of Jordan Love. 2nd down and 8, as it's going to be a pass attempt upcoming. He's got number 13 open again. We can't stop this guy. 1st down for the Packers. That's definitely my fault on that play, because as soon as the Packers flipped their formation, we should have also flipped our defensive formation. We didn't do that, as here's Aaron Jones. He's going to try and create something, as he's going to be tackled for a pickup of nothing. What this game has boiled down to is really just pass coverage, because we have not been able to hang with these receivers. We're running a lot of zone, but even when we try to go to man, they're just picking us apart. As here's a 2nd down and 10. This one's going to be dropped. For a guy that has had a very good start to the game, it's insane that he dropped that pass. 3rd down and 10, a very good opportunity here for the Steelers to get off the field. We're going to try and create some kind of pressure here, as Jordan Love is going to launch this one up, and it is caught for a 1st down. Why can't we cover this guy? 145 yards is ridiculous. I hate to get frustrated, but at the same time, holy crap, man. Here's a run to Aaron Jones, as his own offensive lineman got in his way there. Ogunjobi on the stop. Really haven't called Ogunjobi's name a whole lot this season. But now you just need to force these guys to kick a field goal, because whatever you're doing, it's just not working. 2nd down and 10. Here's another run with Aaron Jones. He's got a 1st down. Minkah Fitzpatrick luckily is able to corral him before he walked in for a touchdown. As here is a very big 3rd down and 3 for the Steelers defense. Can you make something happen? Midway through the 3rd quarter, bunch to the right of Jordan Love. He's been able to pick us apart all day, and he's going to do it again, as they're going to be stopped down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Packers upcoming. We got the stop that we wanted, but what is it? It's all for nothing if we can't continue to stop them. First down and goal. Here is a run with Aaron Jones, and it's TJ Watt in the backfield for a TFL. We can still force these guys to kick a field goal. We can still do it. Interesting to go with a goal line set here from the 6-yard line, but that's what the Packers are going to do as TJ Watt's in the backfield again. This guy's playing really good at the moment, liking the way he is playing. You got to imagine this is going to be a pass. I don't imagine the Packers are going to be very conservative here on 3rd and goal. We're only going to bring 3 here. Can we create any pressure? We haven't been able to all day long. Jordan Love's got all day to throw. He's going to run like a madman, and eventually he's sacked by Joey Porter Jr. 4th and goal upcoming. The defense is going to get us off the field. The field goal attempt is up, and it is good. 24-10 is your score. The Steelers are in this game. We need to march down the field and score 6 here. Make this a 1-possession game. First down and 10. We're going to run with Najee Harris. He's going to try and cut this one left. He is going to be able to, and he's going to be inches shy of the first down. Kenny Clark is the injured Packer on the play, so we're going to try and take advantage of his injury when he's not on the field. Only 46 passing yards for the Steelers in this game. We just haven't had it so far. Here's a run with Najee Harris. He's going to have a first down pickup. Good tackle by the defense. Allen Robinson coming in motion here. Fake to him. Fake to Jaylen Warren. We're going to try and get it back out to Jaylen Warren. And he's got space. Jaylen Warren with a first down pickup. Trubisky, 7 of 13 passing, only 44 yards. So it's been a rough game for him. But we're trying to figure it out. First down and 10 here for the Steelers. We're going to launch this one up. Pickens, and it's intercepted. What kind of pass was that by Trubisky? You've got to be kidding me. Rasul Douglas on the interception, and I think I've seen enough of Mitchell Trubisky in this one. I mean, that's a terrible pass. Like I said, I hate to get frustrated. I don't want to do it, but, I mean, what kind of pass is this? It's not, I don't get it. First and 10 for the Packers now. We're putting a lot of pressure on this defense with the way our offense is underperforming. Here's a play action. Jordan Love getting out of the pocket, and it's going to be a 1-yard pickup. Second down upcoming for the Packers. Second down and 9. Another open receiver. You got to be kidding me. And look who it is. Number 13, a dude I've never heard of before, Wicks, with his 9th reception for 165 yards. Can we do anything to stop this guy? Packers with the football at the 44-yard line. Here's a run with Aaron Jones, and he's going to go down for a loss. It's Larry Ogunjobi. One thing I can say is our rush defense has performed very well. Third quarter is winding down here in Pittsburgh. This has been a rough game. Here's a run with Aaron Jones. He's got a lot of space. He's going to have a first down pickup. I don't imagine the Packers will snap the football here, but they might, as they are going to wind it down. That's the end of the third quarter. It's 24-10. Just a terrible display of offense, a terrible display of defense. I don't know what to do to stop this Packers team at the moment. This dude, Wicks, number 13, has just destroyed us all game long. I mean, obviously, it's not just him. It's Jordan Love is able to just sit there and pick our zone defense apart. You know, if you've been watching this series, you know that what we want to do is we want to run a zone defense. I don't trust the CPU in man-to-man coverage. As Kirby Joseph's so far off the football, I don't know why he would be playing that deep. Here's Jordan Love. He's going to have to scramble, and this one is going to be broken up by Joey Porter Jr. If Wicks would have caught that one right there, I think I might have benched our entire defense. Somebody please make a play here on 3rd and 7. Ultimately, it's probably not going to matter regardless, just due to the fact that they could get a field goal attempt off, which would make this a 17-point game. But if we can get a stop here, we are going to get one. As Ben Jones, the legendary Madden, Madden 12 or Madden 13 guy out there. We're going to force a punt. So the defense comes in clutch. Number 42 is a weird number for a punter, but I'm not complaining. It feels like the Packers have a bunch of creative players on their team that I've never heard of before. So do we continue to rock with Mitchell Trubisky? The answer is yes. In the NFL, you're not going to see teams bench their quarterbacks midway through a game. You just don't see it. Here's a run. Najee Harris is going to go down for a loss. And he's slammed down by Rashawn Gary. Go blue. Don't like the result, though. As Najee Harris looks a little shaken up, he is going to be okay, though. Second down and 13 here for the Steelers. I do not know what to do here on offense. We're going to try and get something going here. We're going to try and hit Calvin Austin. There's the third interception. Mitchell Trubisky is now going to be officially benched. I don't know what to tell you guys. Probably shouldn't have thrown that pass. I get it. But at the same time, I mean, we need to play a little better than the way we have all game. I don't know how you catch that. I don't. The 31st ranked passing team in football has put up 282 yards against us. You've got to be kidding me. 2nd down and 2. I'm just going to sell it to try and stop the run here. It's not going to matter. Aaron Jones is going to have a, it's going to say 1st down, but he is going to be inches shy. I don't know what to do here, as it looks like they're just going to potentially pass. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If they run the football, maybe Cameron Hayward can make a big play here. 3rd and inches, they're actually just going to pass. They got another man open, and guess who? I've been playing Madden for a very long time, but never have I seen something this pathetic by the CPU defense. I mean, this is just incredible how terrible of a display this is. I mean, does nobody want to make a play on the football? 2nd goal now here for the Packers. Here's a run. Aaron Jones, he's got space, breaks a tackle, he walks in. Landon Roberts unable to make the play, as that's going to be a 21-point lead for the Green Bay Packers. The game's not over, but at the same time, it is just about. So Kenny Pickett comes back out here. He's got those yellow sleeves on, one of the more disgusting looks in football. But we're not here to judge his dress and appearance, as this one's going to be dropped by Deontay Johnson. 2nd down and 10 here. We're going to, never mind. This has got to be one of the worst games that I've played in a long time. I get it. We gave up like 48 points to the Ravens, got destroyed by the Browns and Niners. But I mean, what do I have to do to find any success in this game? 3rd down and 10 here. Can we get anything here? We're just going to try and launch this one up. That's terrible. Pass fall is incomplete. And, you know, I'm not going to punt the football, and the reason is because it just feels like you're giving up at that point. And why would you give up? It literally doesn't matter. You're down 21. At this pace, you're not going to win the football game anyway, so you might as well try and pick up a 1st down. As we're going to try and get this one completed to somebody. Pickett with a terrible pass. Said good accuracy, but I don't know how you consider that good accuracy. 1st and 10, Packers still throwing the football, as that one should have been intercepted. Instead, Joey Porter was out there headhunting. 2nd down and 10. The field gets condensed down here in the red zone. TJ Watt, what kind of tackle attempt is that? Pick up a 5 for Aaron Jones. 22 rush attempts. It feels like our offense has been on the sidelines the majority of this game because they haven't gotten anything going. The defense has given us enough opportunities to try and win this game, but we're not taking advantage of them. 3rd down and 5, another man open, and he drops it. So the game will remain a 3-possession game. So in the end, us going for it on 4th down really did not matter. Calvin Austin on the return here. He's really had a slow game in the return game, as I don't even think he's made it to the 25-yard line yet in this game. Here comes Kenny Pickett. He has 2 completions all season so far. 1st down and 10, as we're going to try and hit somebody. We're going to try and hit George Pickens, another interception. Oh my. Kenny Pickett with a hit stick. DeMonte KZ, so it's fitting that the guy we traded away for a 7th-round pick is the guy who gets an interception. He's pretty much going, well, I'll show you what you guys think I'm worth. 4th turnover. This game's over. 2nd goal, quick throw, and it's Malik Heath. Never heard of him. So 4th down and 10 here for the Steelers offense. If we don't pick this one up, it's over, as this is going to be Allen Robinson, and that's going to be the first passing touchdown for Kenny Pickett on the season. As we're going to cut into this lead, as we got a good one here in Pittsburgh. Pickett's going to step up, and he's going to score a touchdown. I know you guys aren't seeing any of the gameplay, but at the end of the day, it really does not matter at all. The game is over, but I did want to keep you guys updated if we did score. We do score, as you guys can see, as we've actually made this game look respectable late in the game. We're going to try and pick up the 2-point conversion to Freiermuth, and we got it. 41-25 is the score. We're going to try an onside kick. There is a way that you can recover these onside kicks now. We'll see if we can't do it here. So here is our best attempt at an onside kick here, as that one is going to be fielded by the Packers. It did become free, but it's not going to matter. 41-25 is the final score. Like I said, the final score is not really indicative of the way that this game played out. It was a blowout throughout. Kenny Pickett late in the game, I was just kind of dinking and dunking and taking what the Packers were giving me, as it looks like he's got a grill in. Probably not, though. But we lose. We're going to have to rebound in the next game. Our passing game was atrocious. Our passing defense was atrocious. We can run the football and we can stop the run, but we can't pass, it appears, and we can't stop the pass. Looking at the team stats here, 297 yards of offense. We gave up 41 points. We had 20 first downs, but 4 turnovers is the difference in this game. They dominated time of possession by a long shot. Jordan Love threw the ball 40 times, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. Kenny Pickett didn't do too bad. I mean, that 42% completion percentage is terrible, but Mitchell Trubisky was the one who really just lost his starting job. That's what it really boils down to, is this is a guy who was going to remain our starter, but he just lost his starting job. And then when you look at the rushing, Aaron Jones really didn't do anything. He had 2 touchdowns, but 2.5 yards per carry is terrible. Najee Harris did his thing. Jaylen Warren really didn't get his touches, but he did all right. And then looking at receiving here, Dontavian Wicks out of Virginia. He's a rookie. Never heard of the guy in my life. He destroyed us. Najee Harris was our leading receiver as far as receptions go. Allen Robinson, 4 for 46. Deontay Johnson, 4 for 29. And other than that, it was just a bad game. When you look at the defense here, there was 2 sacks. Cameron Hayward and Joey Porter Jr. We did have an INT, as that was, I was like scrolling down. I'm like, where's it at? And then I forgot we threw 4 of them to 4 different guys. Levi Wallace with the interception. Just not a good game, but we made it close at the end. At least made it look respectable. We need to bounce back in the next game, though. So looking at the Browns, this is a team who defeated us thoroughly when we played them earlier in the season. Granted, Mason Rudolph was our starting quarterback for that game, but it still wasn't a good game at all. But we're going to look to beat these guys. When you look at the division, with the Ravens now with 2 losses, it is wide open. If we can beat the Browns, it will definitely give us an opportunity to maybe make a push for this division. The Bengals continuing to suck, which is pretty ironic. And when you look at the team stats here, we are still going to be one of those teams that's among the top in points per game. But as far as defense goes, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we are nearly the worst team defensively. These 2 teams have played 10 games, if that tells you anything. We've only played 9. So they haven't had their bye, I'm assuming. So when they get their bye week, we probably will be the worst team as far as points allowed go. And then when you look at turnovers, I got to say we're probably the number 1 team. No, it's still the Colts at 19. We are right behind them at 17. We've thrown 14 interceptions. We do have 4 takeaways, so we're starting to make something happen in the takeaway department. The last 2 games, we have 2 interceptions, so that is a positive outcome there. But Mitchell Trubisky will end his starting campaign with 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Kenny Pickett will take over. He'll get his opportunity finally. You know, it's time. Trubisky, he struggled in the last game. I'm not sure it was the result of the Packers having a great pass defense. I just think it was he had a bad day. Najee Harris, 870 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then receiving, our leading receiver is Pat Freiermuth with 35 receptions, Robinson and Pickens up there, and then Deontay Johnson with only 17. And then touchdowns, Allen Robinson leads that category. Defensively, we can look at the sacks numbers, as TJ Watt has kind of cooled off. He's only got 7.5. As I didn't want to do this scouting spotlight, but since we have had such a terrible end to that game, just a terrible game in general, I figured let's get it out of the way and take a look at what our scout has to say. There's a prospect that he thinks we should look at. He thinks we should look at Rashad Hanna. He's a cornerback, stands out. He has very excellent football IQ. So we're going to take a look at Rashad Hanna and see how he looks. If he doesn't look good, we're not obviously going to look at him any further. So going down the board here, we're supposed to be looking at Rashad Hanna. He's a round 2 to 3 guy. He is a man-to-man guy. He's B man coverage, Z zone. Z zone, D zone. So I'm not going to be interested in a guy who has D zone coverage. He would have been a former teammate of Joey Porter Jr., but you know, we're not going to look at a guy who has D zone coverage, especially when we're already pretty stacked at the cornerback position. But now it's time to look at some focus players here. We get to pick 3 of them. And there's a couple of guys that I'm interested in. The first guy that I'm interested in is going to be Kari Blanton out of South Alabama. We don't know a lot about him. We know he's 22 years old. He's right-handed, and he has a fast, nearly perfect compact motion. The only thing I think that he has no negative player notes. He's got a beautiful spiral on all his passes, stands tall in the pocket, and he's always aware of pressure. And he does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away. That's what you want to see. You don't want to take sacks. When you look at his physicals here, he's got decent to solid speed, but good to great throw power. Would like that to be great. That's why we're going to scout him. He is a day 3 projected guy. He's got B awareness though, B short accuracy, C deep, B to D medium, B to D throw on the run, B under pressure. So, sorry, I just had a hiccup / burp there. But Kari Blanton is a guy that I do want to take a look at. So we're going to take a look at Kari Blanton. And then should we take a look at Casey Spencer? I want to know what this guy is all about. We're already at 75% completed. This is a guy who has like great to elite in every physical category. The only thing bad about the guy is he has D to F injury. If it's D, maybe I can work around it. But if it's going to be F injury, maybe we hesitate to actually select him. And then I'll have to find the last guys. We do have a lot of information here on these left tackles, so I'm not going to take a look at left tackles. And we also have a lot of information here on these right tackles, so once again, I'm not going to take a look at these guys since we already have the information that we need. So I'm going to have to go through and reselect these guys, but I saw this guy, David Thurman, out of Oklahoma. He's 23 years old. He's a middle linebacker who is great to elite in quite a few categories. A to C awareness, B block shedding, B to D finesse moves. That doesn't matter. He's a middle linebacker. A to C hit power. And then continuing down, C man coverage, A to C play rec, B pursuit, B tackle, and A zone coverage. How do you not take a look at this guy? David Thurman looks like he could be very good. So we're going to take a look at David Thurman, Casey Spencer, and then the last guy we're going to take a look at here is going to be Kari Blanton. And then we will figure out more information on these guys as we progress throughout the season. I don't know if we're going to find it out after we play the Browns and advance week 12, but it'd be pretty interesting to see if we did learn more about these guys by the end of the next video. So we're going to look at the Browns injury report here, and then we will wrap this video up. So, Nick Chubb, he's going to continue to be out here. And then looking down the board, I remember the first time we played these guys, they were without quite a few of their receivers. It looks like they're all going to be healthy for this one. The only thing that's significant is the fact that Nick Chubb will be out. We're going to look to stop these guys. We're going to look to stop the run. We've actually improved in our run defense in the last couple of games, but our pass defense definitely needs some work, and our offense needs some work. Before we get out of here, I do need to make sure that I have Kenny Pickett now become our starting quarterback. Get that out of the way. We're going to see what Kenny Pickett's made of the rest of the season. We're 5-4. We're a potential playoff team. Can we make a push, and can we rebound after a terrible loss against the Green Bay Packers? That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.